fella. He's dressed for the weather, ain't you, buddy? Look how pretty you are. Hey, Daddy, I got my vest on. It keeps my tummy warm. What a good boy you are. Oh, that's Buddy. That's Buddy. Oh. So, I got this home, and I think it's going to be a little easier getting off because the way my yard is shaped, I can get the truck and the trailer down in this little valley. That way when I bring this off, it'll kind of be going uphill. So I don't have to worry about taking the straps off and having it slide off the trailer. Or what would be worse for this with those little legs is them get tangled up in this gate. So what I should be able to do is get all the straps off, get my other little tractor around here, the one that used to be Dad's, and just pull this back enough to be able to get the hitch back on here. And then I can drive this to back yonder. I'll probably put it back yonder. I got a bunch of metal behind the camper. Now I'm not keeping this. This is, I'm selling this for Deb. I was looking online last night and I saw them for anywhere between, like $400 to up to $1,500. I don't think this is worth all of that much, but it might be worth $400 or $500. An 8-foot, a 4x8 welding table is quite a handy thing to have, and he made this so that you can put like some kind of stuff down in here and store things up in that. That would be pretty cool. In fact, I suppose I've got some pieces of metal. I suppose if I had that somewhere, I could put metal down in there and put my welders sitting right up in there, but I don't want to do that. I'm gonna let it go, sell it, get some money for it. I don't know where that little piece of metal came from that's sitting on the table there, but it looks like there's one sitting there. So yeah, let me let the gate down, and then we'll start thinking about getting this unloaded. I might take the other trailer back over there and clean up the mess that was left behind her building out back. I was thinking if that trailer there would fit on here and wouldn't give me any trouble about getting my gate up, then I could run it over there and get it around back and load all that. There's scrap metal, scrap wood, and some things sitting back there that I can load up. Clean that out for her. She's wanting to sell that house. There's stuff that basically would be garbage sitting back there. Wouldn't be good. I could do that for her. Alright. Let's unstrap everything here. Actually, probably is a pretty good place to sit this. And, you know, I can either hook it to the lawnmower and bring it out if somebody wants to buy it, or I can pick it up with a tractor and load it on their truck or something like that. I think what I might do is just list it with the wheels and with the Volkswagen tow bar, and make them just pay extra for it if they want that, and if they don't want it, if they want to just pick it up and take it home as it is, get a little bit less for it. That's what I'm thinking right now anyway. I believe what I'll do is set something, I've got some bricks, set something underneath the front legs there. And I'll take a picture of this from right there, and that'll work. Let me see if I got anything handy by. I think I got a couple of bricks up there I can go grab and bring down here. Or I could use a nice little piece of iron there. If I had a couple of them, that would do. Oh, that's heavy. Yep, I'll go get my jack, come disconnect this thing from that. Just let it sit right there, I believe. The other good reason to leave the wheels and the trailer hitch on there is in case somebody doesn't buy it. I would want to put it, if I had to keep it, I'd want to put it someplace. Make it easier for me to move around if I had to. This is pretty much my metal pile area back here. I think while I got that trailer sitting there, my big trailer, I might grab that little trailer, the one I've been messing with recently, and see if it'll fit on that trailer with my tractor. Because if it would, I could just take it over there and clean out that stuff behind her house. Wouldn't take me very long to get that done. Close, but no prize. Yep, like I say, close, but no prize. All right, let's walk away from this for now. Get a sandwich. Get a sandwich and a glass of tea and give it some thought. Really wouldn't take much to tie that up if I wanted to do that. Okay, I'll think about that some more. Hello tubers, it's me again. I'm on my way back over to Deb's house to clean up that little area out back where I got that welder table from yesterday. I thought it'd be nice if that was all made nice and neat. There's about a lot of old half-rotted, like that half-rotted piece of plywood that I pulled out of the bottom of that welder table and stuff like that. I figured if I picked all that up, got it out of there, and then blew the leaves off that little back porch area so that would be nice and neat when she got back home. I thought that would be a good thing. That's my plan. Okay, we're back, and I brought this little trailer this time, and I'm just going to scoot around back, and there's a plywood and stuff I'm gonna sit on here. Just bring that out of there and blow off the back deck. I've got my little blower gun thingy here. It's always a handy dandy little tool. And yeah, so I'll just head around back and grab that stuff, and then we'll be out of here. Oh, the joy. I was thinking I might use this trailer to haul that metal brake out from back there too. We're going to be getting that out of there in a few days. Morning, YouTubers. I think the camera might be turned the wrong way. Hang on a second, let me fix that. Let's see if that makes any more sense. So I've got this stuff on here that I hauled out from back there. There was a lot of little piece of rotted wood, and they have a big giant big steel fire pit that's built on their back porch, and it already had some plywood and some cardboard, some different things thrown in that to burn, and I threw that wood in that. I figured that would be excellent wood to start a fire with. So this piece of plywood was in the bottom of that welder table that I hauled back yonder, and it rotted on one side. Not sure why, but right along here it's rotted. Other than that, it might be fairly still usable. I'm thinking about just taking a saw and sawing this edge right off of it, because I believe I could use this bit of plywood here for something. I don't know what. It's, you know, I generally try to save good wood when I can. I got a few other pieces that came from back there, and there was an old piece of tin on that table. And the way it was sitting there, it looked like something that you could run into and poke yourself in the ribs with. So I hauled that out of there and blew off the leaves and the dust and the dirt back there to try to make it fairly clean. I got one tire that's not holding air. I am probably going to pull that off, repair that tire, put it back on. At some point I'm going to cut this trailer. Right now that piece of plywood isn't sitting down in the bed, and there's a drop down on the front of that trailer, which, you know, it would actually make a lot of sense if that trailer was just straightened out. And what I may do is, I've been thinking just cutting, there's a piece where it rises up. I might cut that piece down under here and then cut it up there and then join those two pieces together. And that would make that one straight trailer instead of one trailer that's honked down in the front end like a hot rod car. And then for doing this kind of stuff, like I had mentioned, the possibility of maybe pulling out that metal brake that's down in that basement. And it could be that if I did this, if I cut that part out, brought them together, that would also shorten this trailer up so that it might fit on my big trailer, my big aluminum trailer, without me having to tie that rear gate up, which would make it a handy little trailer to run over there and get that, or to, I don't know, you know, different size trailers have different functions. I got quite a few trailers. I was actually thinking about selling one just the other day. I've got a nice heavily made trailer back there that I probably don't have a need for so much. So I might could get, I don't know, a couple $300 for that trailer. Other projects to mess with. We'll see. Anyway, I'm watching football today, so yeah, I'm going to watch TV. Yeah, I'm big. I can if I want to. I'm going to watch me some college football. Oh, the joy.